up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Suarez. Mojica. That's a throw. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Owusu. Rios. Quality ball. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been knocked clear. Back in once more.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Baku has a look and plays it forward. Diaz. Mojica. Now it's Diaz. James Rodriguez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now, who's going to be first to this? Mensah, gently done. Williams. Now it's Ayew. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. Partey. James Rodriguez. Sanchez. Lerma. Lukumi. He's gone direct here. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Mojica. That's a cute ball. Bullish header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Mojica, forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Owusu shifted upfield. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ghana clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ayew. Mojica wins the duel this time. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Mojica. Rios. Forwards and with intent. That's a lovely, neat pass. Owusu, gently done. Mojica. Munoz. Moved on forwards.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Header comes in! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Partey, and it's played forward. He's got away. Arias.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Mensah. Oh, can he get onto this? Lukumi makes the interception. James over to the left. He's making a real surge on the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Iñaki Williams. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Partey, and it's Ayew. Suarez, and they can counter here. Mojica drives forward on the overlap. And that has been cleared. And here's Diaz. Rios. And here's Diaz. Tries to get it clear. Mojica have it back and can go again. Suarez. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's kept it out. He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Williams. Mensah, there's the delivery. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Mojica. Diaz. And it's played forward. Rios. That That's really well manoeuvred. Suarez played out to the left flank. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Ayew chasing after it. Arias. And it's James Rodriguez. Suarez. Suarez hits it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rios shifted upfield. Erpoku moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lukumi. Munoz played up towards the front line. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lofted upfield.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Munoz forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Lukumi gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a nice ball. Played into space out wide. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. And out it comes again. They've got rid. Aim forwards. Lerma. That's really well manoeuvred. Diaz. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ayew, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Munoz. Aim forwards. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Strong running down that left flank. Time to deliver. And that's a good intervention. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Diaz. Thinks one through. And the ball is out of play. Big chance! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Mojica. And it's James Rodriguez. That is good strength. Munoz. And he cuts out the supply. Owusu. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Could try cutting inside here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Williams.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mojica shifted upfield. Diaz played with finesse. Partey. Now it's Ayew. Tries a measured ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Mojica. Diaz. Mojica. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lerma, gently done. Long ball looking to counter. Ayew calmly anticipates. Partey. Looking to break at pace. Diaz. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's been drilled forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Mensah getting this one clear.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Partey tries to dink it through. Shot at goal! James Rodriguez. Lerma forwards and with intent. Nice looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. There's no flag. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That's really well manoeuvred. Sanchez goes forward. Williams. Owusu shifted upfield. Rios. Mojica aimed forwards. Diaz looking up to see who wants it. Diaz gently done. And he's managed to get Semenyo! Ayew. Oh, good spread. He's cut it out. Do have a chance to counter here. James Rodriguez. Munoz. It's a quick ball upfield. Mensah. Moved on forwards. Sanchez. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Partey done delicately. Here's Semenyo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Lerma is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Iñaki Williams. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Williams clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Poku, that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ayew. Header! Nick with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Disappointed with that. Can he deliver? Well, that's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Suarez. James Rodriguez. Up towards the front line. Aim forwards. Thomas Asante. Iñaki Williams chips it through. Mojica getting this one clear. Diaz. Diaz. So who's he picking out? Rios. And here's Diaz. Plenty waiting in the middle. And across it goes. Williams. And it's Ayew. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Partey. Spread out to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Played back to the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Ayew. Partey. Lerma gets a foot in here. And that could set him on his way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Moved on forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Rios. Lerma. Gets good distance on it. Munoz shifted up, and the shot! And he's there to get it away. And here's Diaz. Lofted in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Diaz. Semenyo, gently done. And here's the chance to counter. He's found the way through. Great chance! And the counter could be on for Colombia now. Munoz. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Diaz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Partey. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a good run down the right. Semenyo played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a mighty effort! Danger averted for now. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Lukumi shifted upfield. Mensah, aim forwards. Munoz, long ball upfield. Partey. Some good work on the right flank here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diaz. Mojica. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely feet. Partey. Oh, good ball! Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mojica. Rios, that's really well manoeuvred. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Semenyo, and it's Ayew. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely shaped cross. That's going to go a long way. Ayew gets a good foot in there. Rios, aim forwards. Williams. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Iñaki Williams. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Owusu. And that has been cleared. Here comes the corner. And he thumps it clear. It'll be a throw-in. And he welcomes it in, and a chance!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind. Suarez hits it! Mojica wins the duel this time. Rios. Arias. Hoisted in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Colombia clearly are trying to mix things up here.
He's having a shot! Played towards the front line. Oh, a delicate chip through. Semenyo. Now it's Ayew. Ayew. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the right. He's got Semenyo! That's a half-decent try.
Semenyo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Munoz. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Arias. He's got away. Now it's James Rodriguez. It's James! Goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Moved on forwards. Lukumi makes the interception. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. Ayew, now he's off and running. Diaz. Mojica. James Rodriguez. Suarez knocks it out wide. Out to the left it goes. Rios. Partey does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Semenyo, and he's managed to get free. Ayew. brilliantly cut out. Out towards the flank. And it's Ayew. Ayew. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
It's fallen kindly here. They've scored! Vargas, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rios, driven forward, calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Lukumi cuts it out. Mojica. Diaz. Semenyo with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. It's really well cleared. James, great defending, strong and determined. Iñaki Williams in acres of space out wide. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Colombia have reclaimed it, and it's played forward. Arias. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he continues.
Diaz has been caught there, it's a foul. Diaz, over to the left. Played into the middle. Overhit and out of play. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Lerma. Suarez. He's through, now is he in? He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Mojica, and the keeper's got it again. Sanchez. Nice physical challenge. Rios. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Diaz. Mojica. But here's Diaz. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Hammers goes short. Diaz. Suarez. Oh, good take in a good area. Rios. He can get that clear. Rios shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Iñaki Williams, aim forwards. Lerma gently done. And it's James Rodriguez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. James Rodriguez! And another try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Ayew. Rios. Always onto this. Arias tries making a foray down the right. That has been knocked clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lerma. There's the shot! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Lukumi attempts a clearance. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Caresses it through. Moved on forwards. Lukumi gets over and intercepts. Chance here to counter. Arias. And it's lofted through here. Thomas Asante. Semenyo played into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mojica. Lukumi. Oh, this looks sharp. Cuts out the pass. Lerma. Munoz. Forward it goes. And it's James Rodriguez. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Munoz. Rios. Lukumi. Lukumi goes forward. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Played in deep. There's the header! Well, couldn't quite control it.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mensah. Erpoku. Aim forwards. Mojica. Oh, it's come loose. Quality ball. Tries to get it clear. Well, it is over the line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that was very necessary. Semenyo providing an outlet on that flank. Throwing. Oh, he's found him in space! And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Punched away. Out to the right. And now the breakaway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he finish? Now the delivery. Lerma with the clearance. Semenyo, oh, good spread. That's very neat. Now here's the delivery. Sanchez gets it away. Mojica. Lukumi. Oh, can he get onto this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Iñaki Williams in acres of space out wide. Diaz. Muscular approach does pay off here. Partey. He's in plenty of space here. Yep, it's a corner. That has been knocked clear. Out for a throw. Ah, such a clever touch. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Diaz. There's a probing ball. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So what can they make of this? Apoku. Moved on forwards. Pinged towards the front line. That has been cut short. Semenyo. Looking here to chip it through. That's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mensah. Williams. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now that's well seen too. Semenyo. A chance to play it in. Pings it across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end up.
Tries to get it clear.
Ghana really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
Judge, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Semenyo. And here's Ayew. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lerma. Ghana have got it back and they'll have another go.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
James Rodriguez. Munoz. Oh, good-looking ball. Apoku. That's really well manoeuvred. Sanchez. Lerma shifted upfield.
Colombia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Succumbs to the pressure. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in! Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Vargas, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll come your way.
Ghana take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's hoisted clear. Owusu, aim forwards. Williams. Great defending, strong and determined. Diaz. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. James Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Ayew. And he welcomes it in. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
James.
Colombia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played towards the front line. And that is a little undercooked. Diaz. And he's there to get it away.
Colombia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Semenyo. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Diaz. And for a moment, time stood still. And here's the chance to counter. Semenyo. He is through here. Ayew. Semenyo. Partey. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Chance for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Lerma. And he's there to clear it.
Colombia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Diaz shifted upfield. It is now or never. Time is against them.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mensah keeps on running. Looking for a decent ball in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Arias. That's a nicely weighted pass. Diaz. Rios. Colombia cannot afford for this to peter out then. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Colombia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Lerma. Aim forwards. Clears it away. And that's been won straight back. Can he latch on to this? Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Gets it away.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And that has been cleared. Colombia could have here their final chance. Iñaki Williams with the clearance. Real chance! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
All square again into the dying minutes. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thomas Asante. Sanchez makes the interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Crosses it in. Deftly away. Lovely, now then, takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And here's Ayew. Ghana to make one last surge forward. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Semenyo spread out to the left. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. 4 added minutes on the board. And the counter is on. Proves too strong. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Rios. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Williams. They are right into last chance territory. James Rodriguez. Arias. Short changes him with that pass. And now the breakaway. Mojica. Lukumi. Sanchez. Munoz. This is it then, now or never. Williams. Chance here to counter. Thomas Asante. He has found the way through. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Oh, the protests are futile, the decision is made, late drama.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Ghana take the... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Colombia just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
공격하는 선수입니다.